Chapter 14. Baba and I return home in silence. We've never been by ourselves. Years ago, when Mom went to visit her family for a week, Sanjay was with us. I'm overcome by the emptiness in our little house. My breath feels tight, and I stare out the window. Ma's basil plant is wilted, so I water it. Every once in a while, Sanjay would climb the ladder and sit on our house's tin roof. He said he felt like a king with a view of the vast, endless ocean and everything beyond the horizon. For Sanjay, climbing the ladder felt like an adventure. For me, it felt scary, so I rarely joined him. The ladder to the roof is rusty. It's also coming loose where it's nailed to the wall, so that when you step on it, it wobbles. But that never stopped Sanjay, and it won't stop me. Ma said I need to grow up, and I decide I'll try to be more fearless. I want to replace my aloneness with courage. I will climb up and try to feel like a king too. I step on the first rung of the ladder and feel it shake. I grip both sides, clench my jaw, and lift my foot to the next rung. Then I do it again and again until I'm up on the roof. Now it's my knees that are shaking, and I'm scared when I look down. But the blood pumping to my heart tells me that I made it. I open my eyes wide and look ahead. The view is amazing, and I do feel like a king, because I conquered my fear. I scramble back down. I remember the one person who knows how it feels to stand tall and strong alone, Shanti. After her husband and daughter died in an accident many years ago, she was shattered. But then, she went back to school to become a teacher at the community center, and now she says all the children in the neighborhood are now her children. Shanti is surprised to see me arrive alone, since Faiza and I usually visit together. She's sitting in the small garden outside her home that's at the end of a lane. Shanti has planted tomatoes in tin cans, and they produce the juiciest fruit. I asked her once why they were so good, and she told me it's because she sings to them. Now Shanti pats the space next to her and says, "Minnie, come, so nice to see you." Baba and Ma told me not to tell anyone that I witnessed the water theft, so of course I keep quiet about that, but I show her the newspaper with the water mafia story. She reads it and hands it back to me. "Ah, yes, I know about these thieves. They steal water any way they can. They're especially busy when water's low in our lakes, like now before monsoon season. Remember I told you that Mumbai is made of 7 islands? Did you know we get our drinking water from 7 sources?" I know the biggest lake is the Vihar, and near it is the Tulsi Lake, I tell Shanti. I'd love to visit them. "So you shall someday," Shanti predicts. Then she counts on her fingers and names the 5 other lakes and reservoirs, and I repeat their names. All those lakes, and yet we still don't have enough fresh water. "Too bad we can't drink the seawater," I say. "Clever girl. That just might be in our future," Shanti says. "I heard the city approved a plan for a factory to take the salt out of the water." "That will be real progress," I say. "Shanti, I've been thinking a lot about the story you told us about how the land here was reclaimed from the sea." "What were you thinking?" "You said the land was once marsh, and that the ground wasn't as strong as we thought it was." She raises her brows. "My family wasn't as strong as I thought it was either. My mother's sick and had to go stay with her family in their village. Sanjay left too. I can't trust myself to say anything more." But even without more details, Shanti understands what I need to hear. "Minnie, I did say that the ground was marshy, but don't forget that it has held us up for centuries. It may not be the strongest, but it's stronger than you think." I hadn't thought of it like that. Maybe I'm stronger than I think too. I did climb the ladder after all. Then she gets up, gets a comb, and unbraids my messy hair. With Ma being sick, I braided it myself and didn't do the best job. Without a word, Shanti untangles the knots just like Ma does. Gradually, with each stroke of the comb, I relax. Shanti holds my hand and tells me, "You're not alone, dear Minnie, and you are very brave." Over and over she chants it like it's a mantra. You are not alone. You are very brave. And slowly I begin to believe her.